I wanted to call you all together today to kind of let you know how I roll, let you know where I'm coming from, sort of what I believe, what I think, so that we can all kind of get on the same page. First off, the wing is doing great. I knew the wing was doing great before I even got here. And after doing the immersions with the mission support group, anybody from the mission support group here? Alright, what about the ops group? That's weak. Alright, what about the wing staff agency?
Wing staff! Wing staff! Wing staff! Wing staff! Wing staff!
Alright, anyway, after doing immersions with all of you, I've seen how good you actually are. And some examples of that, I saw the first heli do a scramble, and that was very, very impressive to see how quickly they got out there and how fast they got airborne. And I assure you, when I get the opportunity to fly with you, it's going to be a little bit slower. Some other examples, CE has absolutely been busting their butt to clean up the base. And I appreciate that. I think that's a great effort. And then in the last 3 days, I have seen our defenders out there on the line protecting the President of the United States, both at the golf course and out on the flight line. And those are just a few examples of all the fantastic things you guys are doing. So, like I said, I knew the wing was doing well before I came here. I talked to Lieutenant General Darnell, who was the senior Air Force officer at Pacific Command, which is where I came from. He kind of called me in, and he's been a wing commander 3 times, so he was going to kind of tell me how to do things. And at the end, he said, "Hey, do you have any questions, Easy?" And I said, "Yeah. Have you ever taken command of an organization that was already doing really well? And if so, what do you do?" And the reason I asked that is because both the organizations I commanded previously had some issues. And he said, yeah, when he took command of Shaw Air Force Base, he was in the same kind of boat where the unit was doing well, and he said the Air Combat Command commander sat him down, General Hornberg, and said, first thing is, don't screw up anything that's going well, which is good advice. And the second thing is, find those things that the previous commander wasn't focusing on. And the reason you do that is because in a 2-year command tour, any commander can only take maybe 5 things to really focus on and emphasize. And at Andrews, maybe it's 10, because we always seem to do more than everybody else. But the next commander comes in and tries to find those things that maybe the previous commander hadn't been focusing on, so that when you go 2 commanders, when the 3rd commander shows up, everything has sort of been covered. And so that's kind of the route I'm taking right now. I'm talking to a lot of people. I'm trying to understand all of your missions and what you do and how you do it, and trying to find those niches, things we can focus on to do a little better while not screwing with the things that are working really well. The way ahead is we're going to have an off-site in July with all the commanders, chiefs, shirts, and that's going to be where we're really going to lay out the way ahead, the challenges ahead, kind of rehash over the vision and the mission statement and all those sorts of things. Not going to do change for change's sake, but if it makes sense to do some tweaks here and there, we'll go ahead and do that.